you know, if it goes to 5 maps, gonna have to call the admins. Gonna have to talk to them a little bit. Again, TENSTAR get onto this B site with zero problem. They walk right in, and afterwards the trades going in Oxxgen's favor. They've got the player advantage, but look how low they are. A lot of these players are just one hit. Gia falls, and now they're in a lot of trouble. Proxima stepping it up and catching the aggressive Cla, but has she already bought enough time? That clock, the wall blocking it off. There's only one player there to spray it as well. An orb going up to provide that extra bit of cover. The body block out of Proxima. That's the round one. Well handled by Oxxgen.
I have to say, like, jumping out.
Just splitting straight up through middle. This strategy and force buy in second round has been so successful in the past. Proxima really sectioned off, but the reload behind the wall keeps her safe a moment. LiriLia and Cla open up the B site nonetheless, and with Gia falling, things are looking pretty bad for Oxxgen. Another incredibly successful early round for TENSTAR, but now they're starting to struggle a little bit. Ritha lit down to 18 HP. Not going to be great in a lot of these fights. rainssa has to get her heal back online. I think she's just used it. So it's going to be a low HP fight for Ritha no matter what. Shock dart to backside, hopefully to help them on yellow, and that's a really big connection. Another wall goes down, another defuse started, but they're towards the spawn, and it wasn't expected even still. Now, not to start with, unfortunately, but rainssa is going to be in trouble. Traded out in the 1-for-1. It's not ideal, really, losing the res, but now with Proxima picking up Nelo, they're at least further ahead. TENSTAR have crept in towards the spawn, but it's being watched. Ritha 1-for-1 traded, but they keep the advantage. And look at another nasty little position out of Gia. She has players on either side of her. A lot of this going to come down to timing on the push through. And, well, she's easily able to catch Ninou. LiriLia walking up through the tube. Unfortunately, not able to help out. So this is going to be an answer back by Oxxgen with a team ace. And the operator Hunter's Fury to be activated. Tag out of it. There's the second. They must have heard LiriLia. They knew that she's in that drone. It's an easy kill. Ness on for a double with the operator. I think a Colette. And this round has fallen apart immediately for TENSTAR.
And they... Okay. I cannot deal with Ness, honestly. Let's see if Sliicyy can manage to do it. She takes down Proxima. Yes, it's not going to be enough. Oh my God,
making a lot of presence, but that lurk always there for Nelo in the late round. They can come back if she finds a kill, and she has. Proxima's already taken down. Cla now coming in with a showstopper onto the site, trying to find someone to take down, and the mark is not going to be hit this time around. Ness deleted, but they have no idea about rainssa. She's been tucked in this corner all the while, and they found her. Well, all right.
Not only that, they're also going to find the rest, but the spike is still not going down. It's still a 4v2 situation. Do not have the wall available because they used it onto mid, but the plant is going to be secured thanks to that slow orb. And on this 4v2 situation, I mean, it's worth a shot. It's going to be a tricky one.
Yeah, you got to find an opening pretty soon, and there it is. Ritha picking up a free kill onto Ninou. Now they'll look to move further in. There is a Viper's Pit online, but it won't be deployed in time. Nelo making her way around through the spawn, setting up her lineups. And that's really where the trouble comes. Oxxgen are going to have to run this clock down massively, and now they've lost Gia. The round...
Hello?
Oh, they've missed. Oh, no, they've missed again. And almost super passive A-hold with Killjoy utility covering it. But now they've lost mid. Now they're in a lot of trouble. Oh, my.
I mean, I would say that Icebox is not a map like, for example, Split, where mid is that important. But if you know that B-Long is definitely not safe... Oh. Boy. Ness taking all that space with the operator in hand. Too ballsy from her. She's gonna fall down and... Oh, rainssa, she can go for the rest.
She can indeed, yeah. She can get that player back online as long as they claim the map control, which they are for free now. Just walking up, grabbing it. Rita's back alive. Gia's the real problem in this round. She was isolated. As soon as that kill comes in on middle, she is left alone on A. They've pushed up on B to try and seize the space to recover that site, or to reinforce that site, or at least be quicker to help it out. And you know, you see it there. She has players coming at it from every single angle. There's no safe way out. That slow orb now just down below rainssa. Oh, is she gonna drop?
This is big.
Is she looking for it? Oh, she's turned away at just the wrong moment. Still, her teammate saves the day, and she'll grab one for her troubles. Should be nice and easy now. One shock dart left for LiriLia. Could end up grabbing a kill.
She cannot use the ultimate.
Oh, she's going to. She's going to look for it. And she's going to get both of them! LiriLia's won the round! Using a relatively expensive piece of utility to remove a very expensive ultimate. The movement forward from Oxxgen. They're rotating around towards this A side, but they need Proxima to hold on. She's good for the first. It ends there. And now with rainssa up above, a teammate making noise on backside. This might actually work as a perfect bait. The res is even going to come through. rainssa can walk right past that. I think she can stand on the edge of that wall. Just about. Yeah, there's room for her to stand and try to take the fight, but she's being hyper patient. And there's the reward. Finally finding one, even a second to follow up. Her teammates have fallen. The site is again open for the taking.
Yeah, it's only going to be Gia waiting on there, seeing if she can get something before ness
30 seconds left.
regroups with her. Really, they're gonna go for a different approach. The spike still hasn't gone down, but it probably will in the next 10 seconds. Clutch is making sure that this is clear. Oh.
Nice attempt to double peek out on it. It's not going to yield the results they wanted yet again. The trades come through. Swapping over to a Phantom. Ness is in hot pursuit, but then here's the showstopper and decides to get on out. She has got a dash. Oh my god, she dashed into the showstopper as well. That is such a disaster. LiriLia taking her
didn't
down.
have to adapt to what SES was doing on their Icebox, but I love the adaptation that they did for Oxxgen, being like, we need to stand there, just force them to push, force them to make an opportunity, or at least trying to create it for themselves. And then we just get the duels, and then decide from there. Now it's still possible for Oxxgen to get this one.
It's just such a shame losing all those ults. Your Viper's Pit, your res, they now have to fight back, and they're doing it in extraordinary fashion. No contact, recon, a slow orb. They put a lot into it, but they're also going to use up the util on mid, distracting a lot of the attention, getting the tag, upping the pace for Nelo's push, and all three of them outside of B will catch Gia. With that, Oxxgen lose a player. They want to return that. How do you get the value back? Well, yeah, kill some of them will work, I suppose. I was more angling for the plant, which still hasn't been secured. Player disadvantage continues to stay in TENSTAR's favor, but not for long, apparently. And now it looks like a full rotation to B is underway from both teams.
Yeah, exactly. The reading from TENSTAR is perfect, let's say. They know that they lost all the control, that they didn't have the timing to what was happening on their backs, and they're going to be picking up this fight. The plant is going to be safe and secured by rainssa. Now, can Sliicyy and Nelo turn this around? For you.
It's not in an ideal position. I mean, at least that wall covers off the alley.
Yeah.
You know they're towards the spawn itself, but now that Nelo is being dropped, things get even more difficult. Sliicyy up close, gonna get the first bullet off, but not finding the kill. They'll quickly swing together. She's gonna be forced out of position, needs to destroy the drone before they spot in the corner. Claw, and I think they already have. She's got to get out of there. The blast pack gets her out safely. Sliicyy providing the cover, and Claw's right back in. It's so seamless. It's unbelievable. Oxxgen losing two players in a blink of an eye. My god.
Listen, Mitch, I don't know how to play this game.
Wait, evidently?
Based on what I just saw, I do not know how to play this game.
No.
Not in my life, I would have been able to do that. Like, I know we've said this before, that probably Kla is the best race in this tournament. But it's just... And as the wall goes up.
Oh no. Sliicyy's move. She moved just as she shot. Little bit of movement error coming into play. I like this attempt. Moving in together to get the plant. 15 seconds. This is risky, letting it go so far. Eventually they're going to stick it. Sliicyy's killed her through the smoke. Oh, man. Oh, Ninou spotted Proxima. Proxima wins the duel. Look who's sneaking up alongside, though. Nelo on her way around behind, moving through orange and looking to grab a little double kill, perhaps. The planter just on the other side, and as she pounces, the rest of the team is already here to rally around her. In a lot of trouble. Nelo needs to go huge from this corner. Just completely trapped, every angle being watched by an opponent. Unless LiriLia can buy her a lot of space, she was going to be dead in just a matter of seconds.
I think also that Sage wall was very important. Let's see if just
nobody peeking A in this round. Like, there's no one on that side of the map. That's pretty insane.
No.
Sliicyy again, moving just as she shoots. They really got to nip that in the bud. You can't let this one continue to happen with that operator. Sliicyy up top needs to find something as they cross over, and the shot's missed. Punished immediately by Ness, and LiriLia was really throwing a Hail Mary out there.
One enemy remaining.
I don't know how this went on so fast the moment that the execution was.
That's it's already bad trying to fight into a 5v3, but you can spin yourself a narrative where you can maybe win it.
Oh my.
For example, that res. But with that res, they're now almost definitely thinking of going for it, which is...
Do you think so? I think they're just gonna save.
Of course, because she has an AWP.
Yeah.
Naturally, yes. So if it was a rifle, I'd be like, oh, okay, they're definitely...
Even just try and go for this one, so they have to just get the 3 next rounds for themselves and just post plan. Being like, we don't even have to be on site. I mean, the only reason
not being connecting. And Oxxgen are well and truly aware of that. Nelo doing well to hold on for one, but much more needed. That could have been rainssa gone with the res no longer available, but instead, it's still online. It's still potentially a problem for TENSTAR, but dealt with by LiriLia. Ness alone, 100 HP, lost her shields to that Hunter's Fury earlier on, and pretty much lost the round at this stage with 15 seconds. I think saving is... the call normally, of course, they've got lots of credits.
I go for the damage, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sliicyy is just not, like, I think she's missed more shots than she's hit at this point. And that's quite rare, because Sliicyy is cracked.
They saw from within the site, but Sliicyy is still a threat with that operator.
Lockdown doesn't really buy them that much space. Sliicyy can still stay aggressive here and try to catch them as they come on through. Needs to leave around now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
She knows the oh.
Oh, okay. I really
God,
thought she
I
was about to get caught.
Yeah. She knows it better than us, I think.
Yeah, honestly, it always catches me because it does the pulse and then it detains. So, like, I always walk into it like, oh, cool, it's finished. And nope. Up behind. Clyde good for the first. Shut down right afterwards. TENSTAR on the back foot. 3 versus 4. Viper's Pit activated to try and buy them that extra space, but it means Sliicyy can't really play inside of it. She's left up above with the operator in hand making steps, but rainssa above them. Rainssa about to just drop down and take them. At least the first. Now the defuse underway. Already more than half. She's almost got it. And Ritha saves the day at the last second. That was